Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vlogmas day number 8. Okie day. First, Dothers. Or song in this case. Jesus, born that men no more may die, born to raise the sons of earth, born to give them second birth. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. It just hit me how hungry I am. I have actually been up for like awake for like an hour, which is kind of impressive considering I didn't go to bed until like 11 something yesterday. I have the hardest time going back to sleep or going to sleep, period. So on the bright side, I did make my husband his cookies. It's Clarabelle. Get out of here, Clarabelle. Oh my god, she's so cute. Look at her with her little ears. She's got a little candy cane top on, a little green skirt, a little green bow. That is one thing that I don't like about this advent calendar, is that they're literally all in order. Oh, also, I learned a new trick. So I've had the hardest time, put Clarabelle on the tree. I've had the hardest time trying to, like for Bath and Body Works candles, when you get to, you can't really see it, but like when you get to the bottom, like the wick is raised a certain amount, so you can't like dig out the, is that still wet? Our air conditioning's been leaking again. You can't dig out the wax. And I've had the hardest time trying to get it out, and I know there's hacks and things to heat up the thing so that way like it melts, but then it's like really hot and hard to pick up, and so what I ended up doing was taking little tea lights, and I put them, I actually learned this by accident, so I put them in between each one of the wicks, and I just lit them because I liked the container, and I just literally wanted to put them in there, and I liked the container. And after an hour or so, I went and I looked at the container because I went to blow them out basically, and it had completely melted all of the wax that was left in this. So I basically strategically took the 3 little tea lights out, and because they were in like plastic containers, and then I just poured out the extra wax. Now there's still like a little bit in there, but like it's much more manageable now. So there's another one that I have that actually has like a really pretty green glass color. So that one I'm currently working on. But anyway, I have to get ready for work. I have recently been informed that we will no longer be able to park in the garage on the weekends. Typically they let us park on the garage on the weekends because the garage is used for corporate and they don't work on the weekends. So they would let us park there, and the main reason why they would let us park there is because we don't have like our parking lot wasn't very large. We had like, especially during the busier times, aka the weekends, we would run out of parking spots to the point where there was a time where we had to park at ESPN. Well, now they aren't letting us park in the garage anymore because they expanded our parking lot, which, to be honest, like, it's not the end of the world. Like, I still get really good parking spots. I actually get better parking spots on the weekends for those people who don't park in the garage who work during the week. So, like, it's not the end of the world. My only thing is I liked parking in the garage because it saved me that time. Especially now, it saves me even more time because of where our new exit spits me out. So that was kind of a bummer, but it's not the end of the world. Anywho, I'm gonna continue to get ready, and I will most likely see you guys after work. Hey guys, so today actually was not a bad day for a Saturday. We were rather busy, but we literally had every extra position we possibly could. Sorry, my hair is everywhere. I just took it out of a makeshift braid I did like a couple hours ago. We had every position that we possibly could have today, and it made even the craziest of show loads even better because you just have all that extra help. I had people who I love to hang out with around me, and it made it 10 times better. And, sorry, the sun all of a sudden decided to like get into my face. And some of my favorite people showed up today, the Liams. You can check them out on YouTube and on Instagram. But they came in, it was funny. I saw on Instagram that they were riding Slinky, and I was like, oh, come visit me. And they're like, we're in the Fast Pass pre-show area already. And I was like, I will come find you. So I went, I was able to see them and give them hugs, take pictures, and it's just nice to get to see people that you know. Oh gosh, the sun. It's just nice to see people that you know, and even like if all you're able to do is like give them a hug. So hi, if you're watching, I hope you had a lovely show. I know that show was actually rather funny because I ended up rotating into it to watch it later. But I'm gonna go home now and start our weekend. Mixing both the sugar cookie tone it up mix and the gingerbread one. The gingerbread one, they asked that it rest for an hour. So because I actually do want to mold those together, I'm letting it rest. It's in the fridge. It's got like another 30 minutes. But I finished my sugar cookies. And I say sugar cookies because they have you use their tone it up protein, which can also act as a flour. And the only tone out protein that I have is their latte protein powder, or I have chocolate. I don't want chocolate because I want it to be more of a generic flavor. So I decided to use the cafe latte, and so I tried it, and it definitely does taste like tastes like a cinnamon coffee. That's what the protein tastes like. So what I ended up doing is I put little espresso beans in them. Now the recipe, and this may screw me over, the recipe calls for you to use coconut spray. I had major issues getting it to stay together. It was very powdery, so I added more coconut oil to kind of get it to stick together. So they're very oily to begin with, very similar to like the peanut butter cookies that I made the other day. So I'm not gonna put more oil, like I had to use quite a bit more to get it to stay together. So they're very oily. I'm hoping that they'll cook well. I'm gonna throw them in the oven here for about, it says 8 to 10 minutes, actually, because it's supposed to be at 375 degrees. Okay, so I'm gonna put them in for 10 minutes now, and then we're gonna take them out, and hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll be good. I'm hoping these will be like cookies that I can like eat for breakfast type of a thing. And then the gingerbread ones, or gingerbread cookies will be for like evening or something. But anyway, I'm gonna do that, continue sipping my tea that I made for myself. Anyway, I'm gonna put these in the oven now. Alrighty, so I took them out of the oven. I actually cooked them for 15 minutes because 10 minutes just didn't seem like enough. This is what they look like. Literally, they haven't changed like at all. I moved them to a separate one just in case my gingerbread was ready before. The bottoms are like a little cooked, so that's because I left them in there for 15 minutes longer, just because I wanted to make sure they were thoroughly cooked. You can see, well, that one got smushed, but you can see the chocolate espresso beans kind of got cooked a little bit, but anyway, I'm letting them cool now. And then I'm going to put them on a plate and we're going to try them. If you're wondering, the sugar cookie recipe is on toneitup.com, but this is pretty much everything that I used. I think the only thing different is I didn't use almond meal. I used just regular flour, and then I didn't use vanilla protein. I used the coffee one. But yeah, everything else is the same, and I used, where is the cooking oil? I used a little more. I probably used like, I would say 3/4 worth of coconut oil, because it just was too crumbly. And you just mix it together, and then you bake them. So yeah. Why every time I vlog, there's like a siren in the background. So these definitely taste, well, one, they're crunchy, but it's not a bad thing. I'm not gonna have any more because it's got caffeine in it. But they're crunchy, they're sugary. They're not awful. My only concern is it tastes very much like the toned up toned up protein, which again is not a bad thing, because I feel like I'm glad that I used cafe latte, not vanilla, because I don't like the taste of the vanilla. I feel like the chocolate would have been better. Right now I cut up the gingerbread cookies. Forgot to film it. I cut them up and I put them in. They were really easy to mold. Discovered I don't have a rolling pin, so I kind of did a makeshift rolling pin. But yeah, I'm gonna put these away. I'll put these on a little, I may just put these on a little tray and share with Jared's. But they're not bad. Definitely be something I'll love to have with my tea. Here's the ooh, they're rising. Oh god, they're getting bigger. I didn't make as many as it said that it would have, but I'm looking at that now thinking I think I should have rolled them smaller, because now they're going to be super thick, but they taste good. I do recommend the gingerbread recipe. Not so much the sugar one, but if you want to use their protein in it, then go for it. Yeah, I'm going to rest a little bit because I've been on my feet for like 2 hours now, and then we're going to take a bath here soon. Alright, bath for the night. I put in some drops, a couple drops of, or like pumps or whatever you want to call them, of peppermint oil. And then I also put, oh, where did it go? The little dots that you can kind of see in there are, well, the little dots here are the oil, but the little dots you kind of see in there are some bath salts that I got. I think it's the holiday blend. That's why there's little stars in it. But I'm bathing. I'm also going to use this peppermint face scrub. And then I thought these were actually bath bombs. They're exfoliating cubes, which I know that's what it says, but you basically massage them over your skin like a body scrub. And yes, they do smell like rosé, which I may go and get some rosé. And then we also have an eye mask from my Fabfit Fun box, so I'm going to put under my eyes. And then I'm going to have, boom, just a peppermint candle. Don't know if I ended the video or not. I literally was in the bath for like a really long time. For example, I think I started running the bath a little after 8:30 and it's now like 9:15 and I just got out. But oh, my body feels so nice. And I listened to 2 ASMR spa videos and just kind of sat and just I don't know if it was the peppermint oil or if it was the rose exfoliating squares, but my body is so soft and smooth and I love it so much. I even did the under eye mask thing and my eyes feel more awake. I really don't know what that does, honestly. Anywho, I was going to do the laundry. There's a cat right there. Was gonna do the laundry, but I guess that's not happening either. Oh well, I had a very relaxing, oh, that is the oil because that's in places that I didn't. Anywho, I'm gonna go to bed now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. And yes, that is mistletoe.